Hey guys, it's Barrett with the Gimme Camper. So a few years ago we did have a slide puncture a hole in our floor, and that was quite a bummer. And so, we've actually had to have a new floor installed after that, and the floor did, raise up a little bit from the linoleum floor that was there. And so because of that, I did notice a little bit of some scratch marks and stuff from the slide going in and out on our big heavy slide where our fireplace and our outdoor kitchen is. And so I decided that I was going to use some slide out sleds. So what a slide out sled is you set it down in the floor of the camper, and it's got one side on the ones that are made for slick surfaces. It's got one side where it's like rubberized and it doesn't slide, and the top side's more of a plastic material that the slide just slides over the top of. And so those worked really good for us. We were using that for quite a while with the one slide, and I've been more than happy with them. However, after we did build our new computer workstation and took out the kitchen table, I did notice that I was having a little bit of an issue on the big large slide that we have there as well, and it just wasn't going in quite as easy. So I did get a couple more sets of the slide out skis for that. That way I can put one about every 3 or 4 feet down the side of the big slide out, and that seems to be working great, and that made it move in and out a lot easier. Now I did purchase these with my own money. Also to note, they do make some for carpet if you have carpet instead of like a slick floor there. The carpet ones, Lippert makes those, and they have little like plastic barbs on the bottom that catch the carpet when the slide goes in and out. And those work pretty well from what I've been told, but I've never had carpet, so I don't really know about those. So I actually would recommend using something like this for any slide, just to prevent getting the scratches and stuff in your floor that we've had. And they're a little bit of money, but it's not bad, especially for the protection that you get. One thing that I am going to have to do in the near future is I'm going to have to do something for a drip edge along the bottom there of the slide, whether that's add slide out skis or something else, and just to protect that, because of my Darko material's wearing off there, and I'm going to start having some rot. And for those of you that follow my friend Steve's channel over at Shelburne RV, they rebuild a slide all the time, and I'm not going to be one of those statistics. We're going to fix this thing where it doesn't soak up water on the bottom, and we'll go through all that with you in the future of how we do that. That's another thing that's going to kind of drag across the bottom, but these slide out sleds are my plans that they're going to hold it up off that floor a little bit, and I don't have to worry about those scratching the floor up or anything like that. And theoretically they shouldn't have an issue with that because they're made to be more of a slippery surface, but it's just something that you have to think about. The biggest problem with using them is actually storage. They're pretty big. When they came, they surprised me a lot because they were like folded up in a box, and I was like, that can't be them. But they unroll them out, and they're use them a couple of weeks and they're flat from then on out. It's really no issue that they're rolled up in the box, but they do have a hole in each end where you can hang them up, but that's not too useful in most people's RV because you usually don't have a lot of open wall space like that. So what we end up doing is we stack them all up, and then there's a cabinet on top of my couch, and we just put them on top of that cabinet and they just hang out right there, and it doesn't take up wall space or anything like that, and it's out of our way and it works well. We do have an Amazon link in the description down here if you're interested in buying this product, and as usual it does help our channel out because we make just a little bit off of that. It doesn't cost you anything more, but if you use that link it does help the channel greatly, and we do appreciate it. I just want to say thanks guys for being part of our family and following our adventures, and thanks for just staying with us, and be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you hadn't. If you got anything out of this video, we really appreciate it. Thanks, and we'll see you next week.
Do not forget to hit that subscribe button.